An engagement of stakeholders, farmers, extension officers, and exporters was held on Thursday, 10th June in St. Andrew by the ministry. The session provided relevant information on agronomic practices that must be utilized from propagation to harvesting and marketing stages in order to have a viable soursop industry. Senior Agricultural Officer Lauren St. Louis reminded stakeholders that Grenada has a unique opportunity as it is the only country which can export fresh soursop to the U.S. market, a unique market position that it can continue to capitalize on and fully exploit the demand, especially in the Western markets.
We know that the soursop industry is extremely important. It's one of the fastest growing industries that we currently have. It has taken over cocoa, so now it's the third highest export that we have. It's nutmeg, fish, and soursop. And that is steadily growing. That is not something that we envision is going to slow down anytime soon. What we have to ensure as farmers, as exporters, as anybody involved, and even technical officers, is that we maintain the standards that we have. For us, we look at this as an opportunity to assist our farmers, which is our primary mandate, to assist our farmers to improve their livelihoods, to improve their cultural practices, and to, of course, boost the economy of Grenada.
Just this year, the Marketing and National Importing Board resumed exportation of soursop to the United States and regionally after being unable to do so for months as a result of COVID-19. Following up on research and development in other countries and the use of science and technology for soursop production, Chief Agronomist Allison Haynes identified a number of critical areas that farmers must get right. These included the incorporation of important macro and secondary nutrients during the life cycle of a soursop tree.
Nitrogen and potassium was very high. So nitrogen and potassium is the nutrients that soursop, like we must have in our soursop, because I remember I tell you Brazil and they have nice quality soursop. That's something we must give to our soursop to make sure we improve our quality as well. Size and taste and all that. We know calcium is very important too for the formation of the cell walls in your fruits, curing injuries and all these things where you get a nice fruit. So that's something we must consider when we applying to when we fertilizing our mature trees if we want to improve the fruit quality.
The practical session was held on the farm of Lloyd Nelson, a soursop farmer in the parish. Presentations were made by the supervisor for the Northern Agricultural District, Maximus Lazarus, on spacing and land preparation. Allison Haynes, Chief Agronomist and Manager of the Marable Propagation Station, on fertilization, Senior Agricultural Officer Lauren St. Louis, and Francis Noel on pest and disease management. The ministry is hopeful that the practical demonstrations made to stakeholders during the training will be implemented in the various phases of soursop production to increase production levels and increase quality of the fruit that will help the country to maintain the current market demands. For the Ministry of Agriculture, I am Mina Booker.